Have you ever wondered why, in the middle of chaos, with monsters, death, and dark secrets, a simple musical moment can be remembered as one of the most emotional in an entire series? That's right. In Stranger Things, one small, almost out-of-place moment became pure magic. Dustin singing Never-Ending Story with Suzie, and it wasn't just a silly scene. It was a breath of humanity in the middle of the apocalypse. In season 4, we were all on edge. The upside-down, grotesque creatures, vecna, threatening to swallow all of Hawkins. Everything was intense, dark, heavy, and suddenly, in the middle of this tidal wave of tension, Dustin Henderson, our boy with a pure heart and easy smile, connects through radio with his girlfriend Suzie. The mission seemed impossible. They needed the code to save their friends. But Suzie had one condition. She'd only help if Dustin sang with her. And then it happened. What could have been a simple obstacle turned into one of the most iconic moments of the series. The two begin to sing Never-Ending Story, that 80s anthem that touches the memory of an entire generation. The contrast is incredible. Soldiers fighting for their lives, hungry monsters, people crying and bleeding. And in the middle of all that, two young teens in love, exchanging musical notes over the radio, as if the world only belonged to them. And you know what stands out most? The purity. While so many characters in Stranger Things carry trauma, scars, and overwhelming dilemmas, Dustin and Suzie represent innocence. That spark of youth that insists on shining even when the world is about to end. The audience laughed, felt emotional, and deep down felt embraced by that scene. Because, let's be honest, we've all had a moment when something simple, a song, a look, a memory, rescued us from chaos. And there's another detail. The song itself, Never-Ending Story, wasn't chosen by accident. It's a reminder that stories don't end. They transform. And Stranger Things has always been just that. A narrative that blends pain, adventure, friendship, and above all, hope. As Dustin and Suzie sang, it felt like the universe was reminding us that no matter how dark the path, there will always be space for light. Now, quick pause here, because if there is something that also saves us from the chaos of daily life, it's practicality at home. And since we're talking about things that make life better, let me introduce you to something that combines technology and convenience. The Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer. Imagine a smart oven that not only bakes, but also air fries without oil, keeps everything crispy and healthy, and still saves time in the kitchen. While you're rewatching Stranger Things or any other show, this oven does the heavy lifting for you. A true ally in modern life. Because even heroes need a break for an epic snack, right? Back to the scene, many fans said this was the most unexpected and at the same time the most necessary moment of the entire season. The show is full of surprises, but this was different because it wasn't here about defeating the enemy or saving the world. It was about reminding us that in the middle of darkness, there is still love, still humor, still music. And of course, this moment also became a symbol of Stranger Things. The perfect balance between tension and lightness, between shadow and brightness. Dustin didn't just sing. He showed that even when everything seems lost, there's still space for joy. The scene became a meme, a cultural reference, and to this day, many people remember it with a smile. In the end, the power of that scene is precisely in reminding us that it doesn't take much to create something eternal. A song, a trembling voice, a teenage love, and there you have it, The purest moment of a series that became a worldwide phenomenon. And here's the lingering question. If life were Stranger Things, what would be your never-ending story capable of lighting up even the darkest moments?